Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yay! Okay, it feels so weird to say that. It's been about 4 years since my last video, and let's catch up. I have my iPad here with me because I want to make sure I get everything. There's so much to talk about. I'm going to make sure this video stays under half an hour. Happy New Year, guys. I'm so glad we made it to 2024. God has been super faithful to all of us because I'm recording and you are tuning in. So that's just amazing. I'm so grateful. 2024, no, 2023 was quite the year. The last 4 years have actually been quite the year. So let's talk about 2020 just a little bit. So 2020 was quite interesting. I had, I think, a 6-month-old baby at the time, and things just kind of stopped. It was a little crazy, right? We went to church on Sunday, and by Tuesday we were unlocked. Hold on, let me fix that. All right, I'm back. Okay, so 2020 was a little crazy. We were all on lockdown. Me and my entire family, we were just locked in together. No daycare, nothing. I just got off maternity leave, and then I came back to work for a month, and then the contract I was working on ended. So, we just had to make do with what it do. But God was but God was so faithful because I got a job right. I think by April, I was already working. 2020 was also very interesting because this was different for us, right? So we celebrated all of our birthdays in the house. My daughter, she turned 1, and instead of a big party, because I think in most cultures, your first year is always like a big deal. Your first birthday is always like a big deal, and we threw a big party for Bubs, and it was so much fun, and I got to decorate, and that's kind of like the launch of my businesses and stuff like that. But this time, I mean, we're all on lockdown. We can't really see each other. So I still did some decorations in the house, and we did a Zoom call so that we could sing happy birthday. There was a smash cake for her, and there was cake for us in the house. And our family all over kind of not tuned in, but they zoomed in so that we could be together, even if it was just for like half an hour. My dad prayed, my husband's parents prayed, my mom prayed, I think it too. And we just recorded it on Zoom. So that's what her birthday was. I think it was just really a time for us to just be flexible. We were really, really flexible. Like, we were working from home. My husband was downstairs in the dining room. He converted the dining room to his office. Bub's nursery, or well, Mama's nursery, because they shared, I turned it into my office for the time being. And I think I just kind of kept going back and forth between the two rooms. Anyway, we just learned to be extra flexible. We learned to celebrate things differently. We went out a few times, like we went for walks. We went to the park. We masked up, of course. We were wiping everything down. To this day, I still wipe everything down with Clorox wipe because people can be very nasty. 3 years later, I was at the store. I was at the store, and I saw this lady cough into her hand. This gentleman cough into his hand. And then he touched something on the shelf, looked at it, and put it back. And I was like, oh, no, no, no. That is not going in our house like that. So, of course, I didn't pick that up. But it just kind of made me think about how we need to, like, protect ourselves and just be a little bit more hygienic. So that's what it was like. So, switching gears because I know what's next. 2020 was also very, it ended on a very sad note. I lost my dad, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying, I'm trying not to cry, but because so one of the, I'll probably get back to it later, but yeah, I lost my dad. in October of 2020. And, you know, things happened and he didn't come back. So it was very hard for my family. It still is very hard. It's just been a little over 3 years now, but I miss him almost every day. Every day, really. Sometimes you don't think about it. You go through life, and then you remember randomly. So, yeah, that's what happened. That's 2020. With life happens, right? But life continues, and then we actually welcomed my third baby, my son. I call him Boop Boop. So most of the videos you'll just hear Boop Boop. He is 2 now, and I think the way God works is just he kind of knew we were literally not planning for. I knew I wanted a third baby, but we were really not planning for one, especially with everything going on. And then I think that God just kind of knew who he needed to put on this earth in this time. He's been a joy. He has his own personality, just like my husband is dancing. He's dancing on the side, trying to distract me. So 2020 ended with a sunset. 2021 started with a sunrise. It's been interesting. Our house is full. Very, very full. Yeah, everyone's getting older, getting bigger, and things are expanding. So that is just a little bit about what's been happening these last few years. Yeah. So what can you expect from this channel? Obviously, I've been on YouTube quite a while, but with a 4-year hiatus. So what are you going to expect from me this year, now that I'm back? For real this time. This is not a check-in. This is like legit intro. So, he's gone now. All right, so jumping in, lifestyle, vlogs, family. I definitely want to share some things about my family and experiences I've learned now being a mom of 3, being a wife for 7 years. I want to be able to share all those things with you, and share like the journey, what I've learned, and bring you along for the journey as well. And I also want to talk about, I also want to share, this channel is going to have like a lot of DIY things, right? I have for those that have been with me since the beginning, or you follow me on Instagram, I'm big on DIY, do it yourself, make it your own. The other thing is gardening. So if you also follow me, I think I have only one gardening video up right now, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm big on gardening. And then I'm also talking with my hands. I love being outside. I love plants and just growing my own vegetables, knowing where it came from. Of course, some things you can buy in the store cheaper, but it doesn't taste as good as when you put your hands in the dirt, plant those seeds or starts or something like that. So you're going to see a lot of gardening. And there's so many life lessons that I've learned through gardening that I also want to share. And lastly, which is just a little bit different, I want to talk about faith. I want to be able to share my faith with you. I am a Christian. I believe in the Most High God. I believe that Jesus Christ came down to earth and died for our sins. He came to save us, and he did. We are chosen. And I just want to share that with you all too. Since my dad passed, I started experiencing God in a different way, learning more about who he is and just how much he's been there for me, even without me knowing. His mercy has been awesome. His grace has been awesome. Undeserving, but he still blessed me with it. So I want to share that with you as well too. I am not a preacher. I am not a pastor. I commend all of them. I am still learning. I don't want to refer to myself as a baby Christian anymore. I've been a Christian all my life. In the last few years, I've experienced God in such a way that I think it's just, I can't keep it to myself. You know, my life has changed so much. I really can't keep it to myself. So I want to be able to share it with everyone, share it with you, um, share it with my family, all of the things. I mean, they already know, but it's like that. And then hopefully have some visitors, have some people, so it's not just me. I know you like seeing me, and I love talking with all of you as well too. But sometimes we're gonna shake it up a little bit. So hopefully we'll get some people to join us too. Let me check. I think I've covered everything. All right, so I've covered everything. Hopefully this video is not too long. Please like this video. Encourage your girl, right? This is video number 1, January 2nd, 2024. So hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, share this channel with your friends, with your family, share it with everybody, maybe with your boss too. I'm joking. But anyway, follow me on Instagram at MikkiSoXtra. My blog is actually going to start coming up again as well. So you can check it out. We're going to be revamping all of those things too. Can't wait to see you throughout this new year. Deuce.